ladies and gentlemen, we could potentially have our first qualifier from tonight's EU WCS Winter Championships qualifier after this game. Spawning in the top left position is the red Terran player fighting to stay in this best of 5 series with a chance for that IEM ticket. It is Happy. And he's playing against the person who has now taken him to match point. Currently 2-1 up in a best of 5 series. The blue Zerg in the bottom right of Central Protocol. It is SortOf. Now there is a lower bracket as well, so the loser of this match will be able to go into the lower bracket best of 5, where they will have another chance to qualify. But of course, if you're able to do it right now, you do it right now, and you have the rest of the evening off. SortOf is going to be going for that hatchery first. All well and good. It's a big map. You don't know exactly where your opponent's spawning as well, and he did send a drone scout to check that he wasn't spawning in vertical positions as well. This Overlord will be able to confirm very shortly that they are in fact in cross positions, and that's going to give SortOf a little bit of breathing room. Happy right now, just chilling out. He hasn't actually sent out a scout of his own yet, and this drone scout from SortOf is going to be able to spot the timing of the command center as well. He gets into the base just as the scout from Happy gets out, and we'll see that the command center is being put down there. Wow, great timing, leaving the vision just as the command center goes down. I'm not even certain Happy saw the drone there. And very, very nicely done from SortOf. So in the meantime, he's just going to be chilling out. He's getting the spawning pool after the hatch. What is Happy going to be doing? It looks like we have the Reaper, and in fact he didn't see the drone. And he continues scouting to the bottom left, hasn't spotted anything. The Reaper's now going to come up to the top right, won't spot anything. So this is the least effective Reaper possible, simply because it's taken that long to get into the bases. It also means that the Queens will be out by the time the Reaper gets here as well, which is very, very useful for SortOf here. There might be a couple of seconds where the Reaper can try and do a bit of harassment, but the Queen, already 2/3 of the way done, will keep the vision on this, and it looks like the Creeper's actually stopped before it even pops up onto the creep. So yeah, very, very nicely done there from SortOf. Good scouting. A little unlucky for Happy, because at the end of the day, the spawn positions are random, and he wasn't quite able to make the most of it on this occasion. Never mind though, we have got the factory and the reactor completing, so no doubt we will be seeing a couple more Hellions this game. There's the sound of the lift, and we have a bunker going down in front just to be safe against any potential aggressive shenanigans that SortOf might be planning. He isn't so far though, to be honest. It's just going to be the single Zergling moving out and scouting. That's hardly considered a disgusting attacking force. We have a little bit of airborneage from SortOf there in response to that one Reaper, and it looks like Happy has correctly guessed that this hatchery is trying to get put down right now. Unfortunately for him, he won't be able to do that, and the drone will successfully get the hatchery down. Wow, and fantastic micro from SortOf as well. Avoids both concussive grenades from that Reaper, and will take it out too while it plays Ring Around the Rosie in the mineral line. Nice stuff. We have a tech lab on the starport, so we've got some Banshee action here on Central Protocol. Now, there is a reasonable amount of space. Ooh, very pretty in the background there. So we'll be able to make use of that to have them attack as much as possible. This space here isn't that useful, simply because it's between 2 bases, and it's very difficult to escape without going past at least one Queen. But space is space. So Happy will take what he can get right now. We also have Cloak coming down for the Banshees too. So off the back of this, we're going to be going to that Siege Tank Marine Liberator Medevac composition that we have seen previously, but not before we have some Banshee action here. And that tech lab could be useful for something else if this starport switches back onto the reactor to produce medevacs later on. So we'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, Evo Chamber about to complete. We have the Roach War on either side of that on the front of this fat ramp. And there are 4 Hellions popping in now to harass the 3rd base location. But Roaches should be able to stop them from getting too much damage done. Ravager's en route alongside 16 Zerglings for SortOf, so he's looking like he wants to do a little bit of a poke, which is all fun and games. However, Banshee might be trying to say otherwise here. We have a Spore Crawler nearly complete, so let's see how many workers Happy can kill off. Good drone drill to start things off. Manages to get one worker, trying to kill off the workers on gas. Will successfully kill off all 3 of them, I think. And the Spore Crawler is now up. So the Banshee up to 5 kills. And looking like it's basically going to kill off an Extractor at this point. Not looking to do too much, just looking to be as annoying as possible to SortOf. Is that another Banshee? It is another Banshee coming into this position here. In the meantime, we have a counterattack against the bunker. Only just getting there in time. No, not getting there in time. SCV's on hold position with Ravagers popping into the base as well. And Happy, maybe not reacting quite fast enough, but the Ravagers, to be honest, with their surface area, just did a fantastic job by bursting that damage down. And that looks like it's going to be possibly game over here, breaching into the main as well. Banshee will be able to do damage, but it's not necessarily going to be able to do damage fast enough right now. Number of workers 32 to 20 right now, and okay, you have mules, but how much realistically can you take in this position? Killing off the add-ons to these production buildings as well with the Ravagers in the meantime. The Zerglings now taking apart these SCVs. We're down to 13 workers with more Zerglings flooding in. And even though you have both Banshees now hammering away, these Zerglings are just going to try and maximize the amount of damage they can do. If they can kill off both mules as well, that's going to be fantastic. They do just that. And if they get another Marine or 2, that's just going to be icing on the cake. 5 SCVs versus 40 drones right now. And all that stemming from the Ravagers successfully barreling down on that bunker. Only just as well. There were so many SCVs repairing for Happy there. And he almost got away with it. But the Ravagers took apart what I guess the equivalent of 50% hit points on that bunker was from that last second. And the second lot of Zerglings is going to spell the end. GG, SortOf, by a scoreline of 3-1, defeats Happy and qualifies for the WCS Circuit Winter Championship at the Intel Extreme Masters. Congratulations.